Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about my skincare routine. It's something that I've been doing for a couple of years now, and I hope these steps help you out as well. Anything I mention that I use in this video, you can find the links in the description box, so make sure to check that out as well. To be honest with you, I didn't always have a skincare routine. I didn't really have acne for a long time. I didn't go through puberty acne, but when I was in college, it really hit up. I flared up. I had acne on my cheeks. It's the hardest acne to heal from because it can leave pretty deep scars in your tissue. My hormones just ended up balancing themselves, so I can't really take too much credit for that. But I do believe that my lifestyle, the way I was eating, has definitely influenced how my skin looks now. When I moved to California when I was in college, it's when my skin started clearing up. It's because naturally I had more sunshine and more vitamin D exposure, but I also stopped eating dairy, and that's when I started reading about labels, not consuming products that were harmful or toxic. A lot of the skincare that you find right now on the shelves are filled, and I'm not just talking like 80 to 90% filled with emulsifiers, preservatives, toxins, just fillers. The way skincare labels work is you have the highest concentration of ingredient at the top and then the lowest at the bottom. So if you see a lot of products or ingredients that you can't understand in your label that happen to be at the top, those are the ones that big no-no, because they have the highest concentration in your jar. So always look for products that have really good ingredients from the beginning, not just at the bottom of the label. My skincare routine is only 4 steps. It's exfoliate, I use a mask, I tone, and I moisturize. That's it. That's all I do. And it's the same routine that my fiance uses. It's the same routine that I always talk to people when I'm at farmers market selling my skincare line. I'm not a skincare specialist by any means, not a doctor, so whatever things have worked for me are things that I've tested out throughout the year. Use your own consent here, understand, use your critical thinking, and do a lot of research before you commit to anything. One thing that I'm going to tell you about skincare routine is you need to use it consistently for at least 3 months to see results. Don't expect to do this twice a week and then expect results, okay? So stay consistent for at least 3 months. Alright, so this step is something that I've been doing for a while. You have 2 options here. Use something like this to exfoliate your face. This one is just Regenerist from, I believe, Olay. All you need is some pure Castle soap. I buy mine from Whole Foods, or you can even find these at TJ Maxx. You just want to make sure that you're not using soap that has too many ingredients that will clog your face. So this one's just pure peppermint Castle soap, so I'm going to put a little bit on. So all I want to do is wet my hand and then just pat my face like that, and then I'm going to turn this bad boy on low and just exfoliate. Now, a lot of people think that if your soap is making bubbles, then that it means it's working, and that's just a myth. Those are the sulfites. You don't need those. Same with shampoo. So I have a very small amount of bubbles, but that's all there is to it. So I'm gonna go in circular motions all over my face. For girls, don't miss this area under your chin. This area under your chin is where your makeup probably goes all the way down. So you want to exfoliate all the way there, and then exfoliate your ears as well, because your makeup tends to go there as well. I'm gonna get the ear. Okay, so now for different people, you're gonna have different problem areas. For me, it's my chin and my forehead right here. So I'm gonna spend an extra amount of time exfoliating that, and then I'm gonna go upwards. I look crazy already. And then that's it. So you don't need to exfoliate for like 10 minutes. Just 2 minutes is enough. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna go rinse my face. You never wanna just rub your face dry. You always wanna pad. So when I was about 10 years old, I used to have a mild case of eczema, and my doctor told me that whenever you come out of the shower, don't just rub your skin, just pat it gently. Alright, so that's it. Now, the other option is to use a sugar scrub, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. And you feel free to use any sugar scrub you have at home. You can make it, you can make coffee ones, you can make pure sugar and olive oil. Okay, so I'm going to take some of the sugar scrub, and because it's a little bit more on the runny side, I'm going to go to my mirror on the back and apply it, and then I'll come right back. This sugar scrub is with Earl Grey and sugar and a little bit of jojoba and kukui oil. So all I do, exfoliate like this, and I'm going to go over my lips. Yeah, I'm going in motions like that. Chin especially, and forehead. Never neglect the lips. As you age, your lips lose volume, so you want to be sure to exfoliate the dead skin on your lips, so that way when you apply product, it actually goes in and penetrates really well. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, I'm back. My face is still wet. So the same technique here. After you wash your sugar scrub off, make sure to use a clean pad and just dab. Next step is the face mask. Here I'm showing you how to make a simple mask using bentonite clay, honey, and the key ingredient is tea tree oil, which is really good for acne prone skin. So the ratio is 1 tablespoon of clay to 3 tablespoons of honey. And make sure that you don't use metal when you're handling clay, only plastic or wood. And then you just put a little bit of tea tree oil. Mix it all up, and that's what you're going to use if you don't have a mask that you already have on hand. Here I'm using my own skincare brand. It's a honey mask. And apply it all over the skin. This is the part where you look very crazy. I would actually recommend FaceTiming somebody and just wait to see their reaction. Let's see, put it all the way up my forehead, beneath. Oh, it smells so good. Let's see. This one that I have on is with honey, cinnamon, nutmeg, maca, turmeric. That's what's making it look very yellow. So I'm gonna actually extend it a little bit down. So I want to make sure I'm getting my neck. So keep this on for 20 to 30 minutes. What's cool about a mask like this is that because it uses honey, it won't dry on you. So masks that dry completely pull on your skin, and that's not a good feeling. You want to use something that's nourishing. I'm gonna wash my fingers off. I'm gonna wait for 20 to 30 minutes, probably read my Kindle, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to rinse my face. You can do this in the shower, or you can do this over the sink. Just be careful so it doesn't stain anything. The next step is toner. I always run out of this thing the fastest, and it's because I apply this the most out of every other product that I own or that I make. So the skin toner I use to really help balance my skin's pH level. So I'm gonna spray that. I used to use cotton pads, but you don't even need to use that. You just spray it all over your face. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let that air dry. Oof, this is smells so beautiful. There's rose water, aloe, witch hazel. I'm gonna spray it on my neck. And since I shaved, I'm gonna spray that over there too. Really help with irritation. So just pat that in. Okay, now I'm gonna let this air dry for a couple of minutes, and then the last part is the moisturizer. This is where the Youthful skin part comes in. I mean, all of these steps have been amazing at helping your skin feel super refreshed. The toner especially. If you're gonna not do any of these and you're a minimalist, just use a toner. One of my favorite ways to keep my skin from aging, especially around the eyes, these are my smile lines. So those are the ones I want to target. One of the things that I recommend is using hyaluronic acid. However, hyaluronic acid comes from animals and usually found in the cornea or the eye or the bones or whatever it comes from. It just doesn't seem very appealing. So what I do is I use this company called Tree of Life, and they make retinol serum that is plant-based. So the hyaluronic acid comes from a botanical version of it. So it's cassia seed extract. It looks like this. There you go. There's a little pipette. So all you want to do is pour that in a little bit. Now, this is light sensitive, so I would only use this at night. But I'm going to show it to you anyway. What you want to do is dab around your problem area. I'm going to do my parentheses, slightly around the eye, moving up. And then I'm going to do my 11s, which is, I don't know if you can see it, but those are the 11s that I have. I'm going to pat that in. Alright, and that's it. So at this point you could be very well done. If, however, you have very dry skin, let me fix this. I would recommend going over with moisturizer. I developed this moisturizer because I honestly couldn't find moisturizers that weren't filled with emulsifiers and chemicals and preservatives. If your moisturizer lasts for more than a couple of months, you know that stuff is garbage. Okay, so I'm gonna put running low a little bit on that. I'll put that all over my face. Now, whatever's left over the top of your hands are what age the most, including your neck. So going upwards, always up, because gravity's already bringing you down. And that's it, you are done. I love this moisturizer because it has kikuyu oil and argan and jojoba. Jojoba is very light on your face, unlike other oils, which can actually, they're pretty hydrating, but they can also weight your skin down. So this is my go-to, and that's it. That's all I do. This is my whole routine. I know it might seem like a lot, but it's only 4 steps. The other thing that I want to do, and I've mentioned this in every other possible video that I use, is just pure jojoba oil. Okay, put that all over your body, which I'm going to do right now since I already shaved. I'm going to put that like that. And I've already shown you this step before. This is going to help your nails grow. It's going to help your skin feel super moisturized. Never forget the lips. This is probably the most important part, especially as you age. I'm not going to go into my nutrition and fitness and all that in this video because it's a lot, and I think I want to save it for another video because I think those have really influenced the way my skincare looks now. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and see you next time.